Friends, I've been asked this question since the channel started. Why aren't your teeth visible when you speak? Doctor, do you even have teeth? People have even gone as far as to say, how can I trust my smile to someone who doesn't show their teeth? And that's fine, it's the valid thing to think. Just as it's normal for non-dentists not to know that just because I don't show my teeth doesn't mean I don't care for them or that they're not healthy. So in this video, I'll tell you why I don't show my teeth and what treatments I'd need to show them. And I'll tell you now, it's not braces or veneers. Let's take a look. Since I studied dentistry, and maybe even before, one of my insecurities was not showing my teeth when speaking and smiling. It's ironic that as a dentist, my teeth aren't visible, and I guarantee you they're fine. They're cared for, clean, and cavity-free. So why don't I do anything about it so my teeth can be seen and I can show off a wonderful bright smile? Friends, believe me, I've done a lot to try and achieve that. I've had braces 4 times and invisible orthodontics once, trying to lower my front teeth as much as possible. However, I haven't achieved much of a result because my problem is a skeletal issue with the bone. The position of my upper jawbone is what's wrong. Let me explain. The first time I had braces was because my lower jaw was set back. It's called mandibular retrognathism. Fortunately, it wasn't a severe case, but I was definitely destined for complications like obstructive apnea and snoring, meaning your breathing gets obstructed while you sleep, as well as having a less aesthetic profile too. Believe it or not, people's mood and energy can be affected if they don't breathe well at night. They lack oxygen. So that would definitely explain the problem. And my jaw, being set back, restricted the airflow, and I'd wake up tired, I'd fall asleep at school, and sometimes I'd snore. So there was nothing else to do. I got braces, and with the help of a couple of cylinders that pushed and forced my jaw forward every time I bit down, they managed to correct its position, substantially improving my posture and opening my airway. What was the problem? That for every action, there's a reaction. And by pushing my lower jaw forward, they were also pushing my upper jaw back and up, because that's where the tubes were anchored. This caused my upper jaw not to descend as much as it should have during my facial growth and development, and as a result, it stayed high up. This is why my teeth, when I laugh or speak, aren't visible enough. My teeth are a normal size and shape. They're not small. So the problem isn't with the teeth themselves. Now, what would I have to do today to show my teeth? If I get braces for a 5th time to try and lower them more, it's not possible because I'd have to lower them all at once, molars and front teeth. It would be a long process of increasing height, and it's already been tried 4 times without success, because what worries me are the roots of my teeth. They can be reabsorbed with so much movement. Another option would be to get veneers to make them longer. That's not possible because I already have a bit of an overbite, which means my top teeth bite down, covering quite a bit of the bottom ones. Increasing the size of the teeth further would only affect this overbite more. Also, by increasing the length of the crowns, the crown to root ratio would increase considerably, and this could damage the roots of my teeth. Besides all this, veneers require some tooth reduction. For those who have known me for a while, you know I don't agree with grinding down healthy teeth that don't need it. So the logical and relatively quick solution is called orthognathic surgery. This literally consists of cutting or sectioning the entire maxilla and lowering it by about 10 millimeters. It would be the ideal solution. I'd look much better, recoveries in a couple of months, and I'd fulfill my dream of showing my teeth. So why don't I do it anyway? Orthognathic surgery is an invasive surgery, which has its risks and complications, like all of them. And honestly, for an aesthetic issue that I've already learned to live with, I prefer not to risk it. If it were something functional, giving me problems and compromising some important function of my body, well, I'd have to do it. But it's not. It's purely an aesthetic issue, and it's something that, for me, today, is not essential. Here, I reiterate my admiration and respect for those who have undergone this type of surgery, and of course for the maxillofacial surgeons who do an exceptional job. For now, I plan to stay like this, laughing at your comments and whether or not I have teeth, and explaining to you in a kind way and with a bit of humor why my teeth aren't visible. Maybe in the future there will be another solution, I'll think about it, But for now, the best way to show you that I'm a good dentist is with my patients' cases and working hard to stay updated and current so that you are well informed. Although you'd have to trust a dentist who has no teeth. See you in the next video, friends, and remember that subscribing is free and it's information that can greatly benefit your health. Take care, everyone. Conclusion that instead of having orthognathic surgery, I'm gonna put tape here every day to lift my nose like this so that when I speak, they look better. How about that, huh? Super sexy.